celebration for the victims. Utter sadness for the family of 23-year-old Ray Boudreaux, convicted of 3 counts of attempted manslaughter and 1 count of aggravated battery.
He saved our lives. He made, and he didn't make a mistake. Everybody see he made one mistake. He got one bad ordeal.
That ordeal was a brawl outside of Utopia nightclub. The prosecution says that this surveillance video shows Boudreaux stabbing the victims. The defense argued that he was protecting members of his family from being attacked by them. They showed video of their own.
The tapes in the video, they beating down my cousin. And they've seen the video, and I beating down to a pulp, no remorse.
Videotapes that were shown showed these guys, that were alleged victims, stumping Ray's cousin Robert into the ground.
The video was shown in court but not admitted as evidence, and the jury wasn't allowed to consider it during deliberation.
I think it was very damaging to the case. I think that's why the state of Louisiana fought very hard not to have the tape admitted. We're very pleased with the verdict, and we're happy that there was justice for the victims.
Prosecutors are pleased with the conviction of Ray Boudreaux, who took matters into his own hands that night after his attorneys say he pleaded for help.
We have a situation where this young man needed help. No one tried to help him. He asked for help at Club Utopia.
And they walking down there with smiles. And you know what they're going to go do? Their hearts haven't changed. I hope their hearts do change, but they're going to go back on Bourbon Street.
On your side, Gina Slaughter, WDSU News Channel 6.
Good boy. It's room. Rocky, what you been called? Let's go.
I think the jury made a just verdict.
How y'all doing? We're here, we have Tim Ray's brother, who just wants to give a comment on the verdict that was given to him.
My name is I'm Ray Boudreaux's older brother. And as it is, I stand here for you guys. I don't know what to say right now. Because my brother's messed up, and it's about to be time for something that he didn't do. Matter of fact, the only reason I'm standing in front of this camera right now is because of my little brother. Do you understand that? If it wasn't for my brother getting these guys off of us, we would have lost my life. My cousin in Iraq, who's defending our country right now, helping our country right now, wouldn't be able to do that. My little brother Jelani would not be in Arkansas College right now, getting his degree. And my little brother, who has worked hard and made an example for me, is now facing 3 degrees of manslaughter. Is insane and it's not right. And I want to let the world know this is the most injustice I've ever seen in my life. And he didn't make a mistake. Everybody said he made one mistake. He got one bad ordeal that was unavoidable. Do you know what it's like to be in front of people like I'm in front of you right now, pleading, saying, please let us go. Please, we don't want any trouble. And you sitting here pleading, asking, and you have every right to get ignorant and fight out of that situation, but you still choose to be a better person saying, please let us go. And they got them up in there, and they walking out there with a smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking everything into consideration. Ray acted in self-defense here. All the evidence showed that the videotapes that were shown showed these guys that were alleged victims stumping Ray's cousin Robert into the ground. There was this one video that I guess these convictions are based on, and I believe Ray acted in self-defense in order to save himself, his little brother Jelani, his brother Tim, and his cousin Robert. That's all I'm talking.
We're asking for the public's support. Too often in this city we talk about the crime rate and we don't know what to do. Citizens are scared, and we have a situation where this young man needed help. No one tried to help him. He asked for help at Club Utopia. There are no police in the quarter at 4 o'clock in the morning that this whole incident could go on for almost 30 minutes, and there's no one there to help these people. This is a good kid who was doing the right thing, who happened to be in the wrong place. And he did what this society has not done for the citizens of New Orleans. He tried to protect himself. And now he's facing time for that.
Let me answer your question. You all answered or wanted to answer the second videotape. What were you all trying to prove with that videotape?
The videotape shows that there's two sides to every story. The nation has seen this first tape, and the state and the police department have said over and over again, this is Ray Boudreaux stabbing a man who's on the ground. But there was another story to that. People were asking, well, if he's getting away, why come back? Do you leave your cousin to lay on the ground and get stomped to death by 5 people and do nothing, or do you try to help him? He tried to help him.
How damaging would you say that it was the case that wasn't allowed to be considered in the deliberation?
I think it was very damaging to the case. I think that's why the state of Louisiana fought very hard not to have it admitted. They filed several motions. They tried to keep us from having it admitted. Then, when it is finally, when the jury finally sees it, they tried to keep them from repeatedly seeing it. And it's because they know that videotape tells the truth.
Thank you.